What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Atlanteuropa AI only battle. Not the best name, I don't think. That could have been an easier one. And it doesn't really flow as a word, it's like they just cut them in half and put them together. But we have maybe the first religion for the Songhai with Islam. I think so. I think it's the first religion. We've had some pantheons. But yeah, first religion. We'll keep an eye on that throughout the game. It's beyond turn 50 now. Hopefully you've all made your picks in episode 1, and hopefully in this episode they can do really well for you. Second religion, Spain with Catholicism. Interesting. Spain, one of the only civs with still only one city, not many. Lithuania in that boat too, and they might be broken, so don't worry about them. They have they build up. They have 4 settlers. I don't know what they're doing, so I think they might be broken. But I had to try. I tried to put them in. It's not my fault. Never mind. They tried. It's going to be an interesting battle between these two, I think. If Ireland can keep this up, they'll at least stay in the race. We did have some wars break out. I completely forgot. I think they were against the Garamantes. They're against someone. Oh no, it was against the Vandals from Spain and Rome, I think. But they should be fine for now. The Huns and Poland have now teamed up on Novgorod. And again, Novgorod should be safe. It's a bit early in the game for cities to fall. The Huns with 4 cities now, looking very interesting. Russia with only 3, they need to be careful. We've got 3 for the Khazar as well. Armenia with 2. And then obviously there's going to be maybe some fighting in the Caspian Sea. Maybe only 2-3 civs in it, but it might be interesting, you never know. And obviously the Black Sea might be a little bit more interesting. I know, it's going to be like the main focal point probably for like naval warfare in this game, and there's going to be a few civs on it, although at the moment only Byzantium and the Ottomans have a coastal city on it. You never know. And obviously we have this vast region of just this new grassland. Crazy stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And another city for Morocco. But yeah, who knows what's going to happen in here. It's going to be a very weird time once you get down to this part of the map. One issue is it might make, if a team like Russia, if a civ, not a team, too used to the teams game. If a civ such as Russia, or one of the African civs, does really well, it might make it a lot easier for them to dominate the whole game. That's the one thing, because they don't have to worry about the sea. They just cross by land now. Could be very interesting. There's not many geographical features. I just replaced every single tile with grassland. Which is always going to work, obviously. It was a genius move by me, just saying. But we do have some cities that are in areas that would not have been available before. I think Antium is just about in the sea. These cities are definitely in the sea. Braga might just be on the coast. Yeah, I think, actually no. Yeah, the coast, where you see like the plains, that's where the coast is, and the trees, you can sort of see it around here. Cuts in down here. Cuts all the way down here. And then yeah, you can sort of see the desert as well. So that's good. At least we have some idea. You see the islands as well. Like here is Crete, Cyprus, Portugal v the Vandals. Well, that didn't take long, and was kind of expected. Maybe. Oh no! What have I done, Vandals? This is unfair. There we go. Germany and Austria. Wow, that's a bit more interesting. The Vandals should be safe. I'm gonna be honest. No one seems that interested in killing them just yet. Spain did try to take this, but that's not even gonna work. But there we go, Germany and Austria. That's going to be an interesting team. Poland, who obviously were trying to go after Novgorod, wasn't going to work, but they were trying. Okay, no, that is Russia. I thought they had more cities, but no, not yet. There's all this land up in Finland, which is available to them. And Sweden here, enjoying their isolation, much like the UK and Ireland. Just free to be themselves for a little while. Don't have to worry about anyone else. Yeah, Sweden should grab this pretty quickly, and yeah, they might move on to over here if it's not gone in time. And yeah, Ireland's doing okay, but they might run out of food. That is the issue. Probably won't be very large cities, I imagine. I've already grabbed a tile over here, so there you go, bit of luck. But yeah, Britain have slowed down a bit. They have another settler ready, but haven't considered where to put it yet. Will be interesting. They can cross the sea. This scout has done it, as this trireme, and yep, the settler's going to do it too. It's going to spice things up, and France have forward settled the Netherlands, and they have another settler these two. I want to see good things from France and the Netherlands. Usually both are pretty disappointing in these games. Poland, okay, this is going to be interesting. I think Germany and Austria might actually have a chance. It's normally too early, but they actually have plenty of units, so you never know. They couldn't quite get it to stick as a team in the teams game. They fell apart towards the end. But here's a chance at redemption for one of them. Or they could work together, and there we go, more cities from France and the Netherlands. That sucks for the Netherlands. Look at that. France cutting them off straight away. There's going to be a war here, definitely. And the winner's going to be quite strong. They took 7 cities, and there we go, the Vandals lose that city. Spain do now have 2. They have a settler ready to go towards France by the look of it to get a third. Portugal's sent a small army towards the Vandal. Why did I pick the one civ with no military units? Why did I do this? I changed my pick. I am. I'll go for Venice. They're the backup pick. What are Venice even building? Like, how can they have the biggest city in the world? How can their production amount to a few workers? I don't understand. Oh, and they're dead now. See, I'm just a jinx. I'm not going to root for anyone. The Huns and Netherlands. Okay, well, they're probably safe. I don't know. The Netherlands might come around, but the Alps might just save them for now. Oh, wow. Britain, with no... Okay, no, they're going for Northern Scotland. I was going to say, with no knowledge of what Sweden even is, I thought they were heading for Scandinavia, but no, they're just going to head up this way. I don't know where the other settler's going to go. The Huns v Byzantium. There's a lot of wars breaking out. Huns and Goths v Byzantium. The Goths apparently have nothing, or not that much. And the Huns obviously pretty far away. So you're safe for now, Byzantium. Not for very long, much like Venice. You are now in a bad spot. I mean, at least you can build settlers. Whether you can get one to escape is another question. Looks like there's going to be a race between Greece and the Ottomans, maybe, to conquer this. And the Goths, but they're not able to do it yet. How's this region looking? 3 cities now for Babylon. 2 for Assyria. I think Arabia have 3 now. They're just focusing on pushing up this way. Probably a smart move. Also, Venice just grabbed the Temple of Artemis, which if they weren't, biggest city in the world already, it's going to get quite a bit larger. Might play a central piece, maybe not for Venice, but for someone else in this game who can conquer it off them. Oh my god. Vandals are dead. The Garamantes here. Why? This is... I'm picking again. That's so annoying. Whatever. Great. I mean, it's early enough that I could pick again, theoretically. But then it would open up the floodgates of everyone else. I don't know if anyone else picked the Vandals, so it might be alright. Need to check the comments. There was a lot. I'm going to do it in one big sitting at some point. This city is very far away, Babylon. Hope you know what you're doing. There's still so much space here. And Novgorod's starting to push a little bit deeper in towards the tundra. Another city for them. Very difficult to see. Great. Spain has pieced out with the Vandals and grabbed a 3rd city, Barcelona. Every time. Similar location. I think maybe it should have been there, but close enough. There is the jungle of one of the islands. Greece v Byzantium. Yeah, that's bad news for Byzantium. That's not good. Egypt and Arabia v Mercuria. That will be interesting. This is going to be a complete mess because they're all entangled with each other. Should be fun. Should be very fun indeed. And I think the UK settled both their cities within the British Isles. Yep, Manchester and Edinburgh. And there we go. The Garamantes took a city off the Vandals. Great. What have I done? Poor Vandals. They let me down. I put them in because Carthage are terrible. And they are even worse, apparently. Couldn't even get like a makeshift alliance with Morocco, who look like they're doing fine. Mali, bit of a slow start, but tech-wise, they seem to be ahead of everyone. Not many others have composite bowmen. Songhai just slowly doing their thing as normal. They come into it in the middle of the game. Austria and Germany have failed. Another new city for Poland. Lithuania looks like finally they might start doing something. That's good for them. Anything new out here? No. A 3rd city for Armenia. That's interesting. At least they're putting some cities up. That will be very interesting. See how that plays out. Greece, not having much luck yet attacking Constantinople as Assyria declares war on Arabia. That's not good, Arabia. And also Egypt. They just had a team war against Mercuria, and Egypt's already changed their mind. Mali with Terracotta Army means a whole lot of new units for them. And Egypt is about to take the first capital. The Vandals were bad, but Mercuria have probably outdone them a little bit here. If Egypt takes this, unless Greece takes Constantinople first. Could happen, but not quite. Into the yellow. Going to see a few civs die early on. That's always good. Just what we need to spice these things up. No new cities up here in the north. Nope. Germany's not done anything just yet. Okay. Keep our eyes out. But yeah, let's focus on some of these capitals. And there we go. World's busiest person is Lithuania. Surprising. Considering... Okay, this is a big wave of stuff. And there we go. Our first capital has fallen. Greece with a new city. That's already pretty scary. Greece, look like they might do well. Holding 2 capitals. Good start, I guess. Rest in peace, Byzantium. Sorry for anyone that picked Byzantium. Just wasn't to be. But here we have Greece instead. There you go. Let's see what they can do. Okay, anything? Vandals? They're clinging on. They're still here with 1 bowman. I don't have high hopes, especially with these catapults. They're looking pretty ominous. How did Mercuria not die as well? They're on 0 health that whole turn. But here we go. This turn should probably be it, unless they can kill that spearman, which they might be able to do. Just with the archer, I don't think their melee unit won't be able to get there because of the rivers. But yeah, if they kill the spearman, and apparently they made no effort to. Apparently Egypt just doesn't have turns. Maybe I missed them. Did they go? Oh, they got at the start. There we go. That clears up the border gore. Sorry for Mercuria. That's probably their game over. And a great start for Egypt. Grab another big city along the Nile. It's going to be really good. And they've slapped a city right down in the middle of the former Mediterranean Sea. Make things nice and interesting in there. Thank you. Is that a new city? No, that's always been that. Ooh. Okay, the Goths are safe from the Ottomans. And from Russia. Yeah, they're fine. Don't worry about them. They're good. Who's this? Oh, Lithuania has declared war on Novgorod. Why are the settlers going in first? Yep, they're definitely broken. That's a good sign. Just completely broken. Germany, complete Parthenon. No idea what it does, to be honest, so won't even try to comment on that one. But probably a good thing for them. And the first, or one of the first peace deals, Austria and Poland. Nothing happened, and Poland's probably, the longer Poland survive, the better. They have more cities. Germany's kind of trapped in. Same for Austria. So Poland, if they can just hold on to this stuff for a while, they will eventually be fairly strong out here in Eastern Europe. Obviously, they've got to watch out for all the further out civs that could get absolutely huge. Particularly Russia. They tend to do that a lot. But no other new settlements yet. That is interesting. And they're clinging on. Come on, Vandals. You got this. Yep. This is when they die. But, you know, if they can make it till the end now, then really I win. No one else wins. And there we go. Germany also piecing out with Poland. That'll probably be the first of many wars between those two. There's still plenty of space, but there's probably not many luxuries or ideal spots to settle by the look of it. I don't think we can see luxuries. I'm not sure. Oh no, we can. Never mind. Yeah, it just looks pretty bland up there, so might not be too many more cities in this area here. Might just be border growth. Which isn't the end of the world, I guess. Ooh, that's interesting. A lot of mountains in the way, and Morocco's unit's pretty old, but then only 18 city defense. That's not like impossible. And there we go, a peace deal between Novgorod and Poland. To be honest, I completely forgot that one even begun. But that's going to be it for episode 2. Next episode we'll probably be getting towards turn 100. We'll probably have our first look at the info addicts at some point, maybe the start of episode 4. That'd make sense. But this is going to be interesting. We've already had some capitals falling, pretty big stuff. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.